Regulars to the channel might be noticing a couple of changes around here. It's had a coat of paint, so hopefully it's a bunch brighter, shiny, whiter. The picture wall doesn't have any pictures. Now, I was considering keeping it this way, so I had a blank background for doing body shots for the videos, but I also live here. This is my front room, it's my apartment, and this is just a bit too sterile. The storage nook only has one curtain, but that's because I fucking hate ironing and I've not ironed the other one yet. I now have 1 and 2 washing machines, and if you join me in the bedroom for a second. Okay, that's a bit bright. You're going to notice the wall bars are gone. I mean, I wasn't really using them for anything anyway, so eh. But why all these changes? Well, my girlfriend's moving in, which is going to be awesome. I can't wait to start this new chapter. But it does mean that I have to do something about that. This is the Denim collection. You guys have seen it before, did a video on it. That video lasted 30 minutes. That is far too much denim. This is far too much denim than any man reasonably needs in his lifetime ever. So, some of it needs to go. It's going to be tough. I'm going to have to be ruthless. All of these pieces have got some certain significance. All of them have got a reason that they're in this collection. All apart from this, I never really liked that. I don't know why I got it. But where to start? Okay, I think I'm going to start off with the shirts and jackets. I think that's going to be a bit easier. Right. See, there's really not very much space. First up, a linen chambray shirt popover from Nudie. Yep, I love this shirt, going to keep it. Second, we have a collarless, or is that a grandpa collar? A collarless shirt from Kings of Indigo in what I think is indigo linen. Yeah, I really like this, but I hardly ever wear it. I think I've worn it 2 times. So yeah, that is going to go. Next up, we have another collarless shirt from Kings of Indigo. Again, I like the shirt, but I just never wear it. I mean, I don't think that the grandpa collar thing really works for me. So yeah, told you, being ruthless, it's going to go. Next up, we have a Western shirt from LVC. This is, yeah, that's going to stay because I wear it all the time. You guys have seen it in the vlog a bunch. So yeah, justifiably, that's going to stay. This is a popover shirt from Simon Cathcart. And yeah, this, I don't know what I was thinking. I'm really not into this shirt. I don't know why I got it in the first place. Gonna go. This is another shirt from Simon Cathcart. Again, not my thing, so gonna go. Here we have another linen shirt from Kings of Indigo. I wear this a lot in the summertime. It's fantastic as an overshirt, so I'm definitely gonna keep this. Another Western shirt from LVC. This is a given, I'm going to keep it. I wear this all the time. This was worn in from Raw, and so you can see I do wear it all the time. And yeah, so that is a keeper. And then next up we have this is the biggest question, or the most commonly asked question on all of the vlog. What is this shirt? It is a Wabash shirt from Levi's Made and Crafted. It is very old, very washed out, and yeah, I'm definitely going to keep it. Okay, next up we have the Virgil trucker jacket from Levi's Red Tab, not LVC. This is the first thing I'm struggling with. This is the first thing I'm really not too sure about. It's a nice piece, it's a unique piece. I've done a video on it before. Thing is, I don't really wear it that often, and I do want to have a washed down trucker in my collection, but this one, I mean, it's meant to be oversized, but it's a bit too oversized for me. Yeah, it's going into the maybe pile, but I think it's going to quite quickly go to this for sale pile. Next up, we've got a sack coat from Levi's Vintage Clothing. I like this piece. I love this piece. I'm going to keep it. It's got a lot of sentimentality attached to it as well. My mum stole it for 5 years and she was loving it. So I think also she'd be pissed if I got rid of it. So yeah, I'm going to keep this. Next up, we have a shirt, so it's halfway between a work shirt and a Western shirt. We've got a denim shirt from the Portuguese brand Wilrod. I have no idea how that's pronounced, but this is an amazing shirt, but I don't really wear it. It's a little bit too tight for me, so yeah, that goes. Right, here we have something that could be a worker's jacket, it could be a prisoner's jacket, I'm not too sure what it is. I bought it in Amsterdam during the Amsterdam Denim days from the Butcher of Blue. He put his logo somewhere. Where is it? Down here. Yeah, so I do like this piece. I think it's a nice piece. But again, I never wear it. If I'm being really cutthroat here, yeah, then it has to go. Right, next we have a naturally indigo dyed kimono style jacket from Kings of Indigo. This is just one of my favorite pieces. Like, this was never produced. It was either produced as a sample only, or it was only produced for the people that were staffing the trade shows during one of the seasons. And it was a gift from Leonard. Leonard's the guy who owns Benside Denim Developers. He knew that I loved it, and then a couple of years later, I was visiting him in Amsterdam, and he's like, "Listen, dude, this is for you. I know you're really digging it." So, yeah, this just has got a lot of meaning to it. I love the piece in itself as just a thing. So yeah, there's definitely no way I'm getting rid of that. Another tricky one. This is a Lee 101 Gelt cowboy jacket, Japanese made. Pretty rare, these ones. The Japanese ones are pretty rare. It's tricky. This is a nice collector's piece, but also I don't want to keep things just as collector's pieces. This belonged to a time when I was much skinnier, and I don't wear it anymore, and just as being a nice piece for the collection's really not enough to justify me keeping it hanging here. So yeah, so it has to go. Right, Indigo Fira Type 2 style jacket. This was gifted to me by Mats, that's the founder of Indigo Fira. It was a sample piece that they never ended up producing. And I mean, yeah, I'm going to keep it. I love the jacket for one thing. It was a gift from a friend. So yeah, there's no way I can part with that. So that's being kept. Yep, another easy one. This is my Type 3 Denim jacket. I made a video about washing this, like I hadn't washed it in 5 years. Yeah, there's no way I'm parting with this. It's one of the only jackets that I've actually done a proper like wear on it. It's the only project jacket I've ever really done. So yeah, definitely going to keep that. And then another Indigo Fira jacket. This could go into the maybe pile actually. I mean, I love it. It fits me very well. It's a beautiful style of jacket. It's got some nice fades coming out, but I really do hardly wear it. Having said that, I obviously wore it quite recently because I found my bike lights in it and I was looking for them quite recently. Okay, that goes into the maybe pile along with the Virgil jacket. Next up, we've got the Benside Denim Developers Rider jacket with the Sherpa lining. Gonna keep this. It is a beautiful denim jacket. Super fade denim takes care of the first problem with denim jackets is they take forever to fade. And then the lining just means that it's really cozy, nice and warm for the shitty weather we're having just now. Next up, we've got another no-brainer. This is the Atelier La Durance Royal Jacket. Made a video on this before. It was a grail piece of mine, and yeah, there's no way I'm parting for it. Unless you know somewhere where I can get a larger size. That's a medium. If you know anywhere I can get a large, let me know. Right, next we have another Atelier La Durance jacket, but I'm thinking of getting rid of it. Thing is, I mean, it's a little bit too big for me for one thing, and I'm not too sure if I can justify having two pieces in the collection without saying one is just a collector's piece. And yeah, I haven't quite made the same connection with this jacket as I have to this one, because this was my first. yeah, I think this one's gonna go. Right, here we have a beautiful Type 3 style jacket from this Portuguese company, Wilrod. This is a really, really nice denim jacket, made in absolutely beautiful 18-ounce denim, but I'm gonna have to let it go. I have a lot of denim jackets here, and this one I've had for a long time, and I've just never really picked it up to wear it properly, so yeah, that's telling. So this one, yeah, this one's gonna go. Here's one that's definitely not gonna go. This is my Evisu Type 1, number 2 denim jacket. I bought this when I was in Japan, bought it from the flagship store, watched them paint the arcs on myself, so yeah. This is something I'm never gonna part with. And along with things I'm never gonna part with, you guys have seen the video I did in this. This is my very first piece of Selvedge denim, an Evisu, I don't know, variation on a Type 1 jacket. This is where everything started, so yeah. Sentimentality gets the better of me, and yeah, that stays. I'm getting to the end of the tops here. Eat Dust denim vest in their Bloodline line. Yeah, I don't really wear too many denim vests anymore, but this is a really, really nice one. Yeah, since I only have one, this is going to stay. I actually know I've got two, but this one's going to go. Again, from this Portuguese brand, Wilrod. It's a beautiful piece. It really is a beautiful piece, and it's really, the construction is second to none. But again, I don't wear it. So if I don't wear something and I'm not really sentimentally attached to it, then I can't really justify keeping it. So this goes. Okay, last up for the tops. It's actually a pair of tops and bottoms combined. This is a denim overall from Momentaro. So I used to work for a trade show called the Selvedge Run, and one year Momentaro sponsored the Selvedge Run. Yeah, this is a beautiful piece. It's got some meaning behind it, and I'm not going to find this again, right? So I'm going to keep this piece. Okay, so those are the tops. Now onto the jeans. Okay, I don't know if this is going to be easier or harder. Just have to get started and let's see. Right, first we've got a pair of Nudie Brute Nuts that I'm using to paint the flat, so again I guess I have to keep those. We've got a pair of raw Levi 606s, which are amongst the best fitting jeans that I've got, so I keep those. We have a pair of denim sailor pants from Kings of Indigo, really fascinating construction. And yeah, I just got them, so I'm going to keep those. And then we've got another pair of Levi 606s in light wash, which again, amazing fit, amazing jeans, so I keep those. Doing super well so far. Okay, that was the top shelf, so presumably they were on the top shelf because I wear them the most. So let's see what's going on in the second shelf down, which I will bring up to the top shelf because I cannot be bothered moving my camera again. Right, we have a pair of Levi's Vintage Clothing 1890 jeans in the proper denim. These are the ones that started me off blogging again, or not blogging, vlogging again. The thing is, they shrunk down way too much and they didn't fit me, and I really wasn't digging the fit too much. And so, yeah, as fascinating as these are, I might let these go to somebody who's going to appreciate them, who they're going to fit, and who's going to get some wear out of them. So that's difficult actually. Okay, that goes into the maybe pile, which is going to be here. Pair of washed down Denim jeans that were a gift from Daniel, so there's absolutely no way I'm getting rid of those. Not a pair of jeans, but a denim apron that was made for me by the ex-designer from Capital, so again, definitely not going to get rid of that. The most expensive jeans in this pile, by far, a pair of Imjits 805s in a natural indigo denim. Did a video on this before. Again, these are an amazing, quite collectible pair of jeans that I still wear sometimes, so I keep those. Great. Right, moving on. Pair of quite lightweight denims from Joe & Co. These got quite some wear. These were my go-to summer jeans a couple of years ago. I just, for no real reason, I just moved on from them. Don't wear them so much anymore. So I think these have to go. So that goes into the to go pile. To go pile can be over there. When did I even get these? These are the 1873 or 1878 patent pants that Levi's produced off the patent drawing that was done by Jacob Davis for the rivets, like riveting clothing, the stress points. And I got these a very long time ago. Lovely, lovely pair of pants. Can't really even call them jeans. And yeah, they're quite a special piece, so I keep those. Then we've got another pair that I've seen quite a lot of wear, but don't really see very much wear anymore. And these are the 1950s Levi's 501s. Do I keep these or not? I'll keep those for now. They go into the maybe pile. And then we have, you guys are going to love these. This is a pair of tie-dye 105 Orslows. Orslows. I got these because I find them to be a super, super fun piece. And really, I think they're very entertaining, and they're from a brand that I really admire what they do. And yeah, I can't even say it was an impulse buy. Like, I thought about this, I considered it, and I still went ahead with it. I don't know if I'm ever going to wear them or when I'm going to find the occasion to wear them, but I like these as a piece, and they're quite unique, so that's justifiable and justification enough for me to keep them. Okay, I thought I'd be doing better with the jeans than I have been. Right, next up. Oh. Right, we have a completely brand new, with tags, with little repair kit, pair of Atelier La Durance jeans here. Gonna keep these. These are going to be worn one day. You really can't get them anymore, especially in this condition. So yeah, these are pretty special. These get kept. I've got a pair of BDDs 710s. If anybody ever saw the very short-lived, this isn't very short-lived, but the very spontaneous and not very often reoccurring jeans fit series, these are the jeans that I hope one day to get back into. I'm doing okay with that. We're going to do another jeans fit quite soon. But yeah, they were a gift from Len as well, and they're one of his first productions. So they're beautiful jeans. They've got some sentimentality behind them. They've got some sentiment behind them, so I keep those. And I'm having to start another to keep pile. Another pair of Benzacs that I can't sell simply because they're in such bad condition. You can see I got quite a lot of mileage out of these jeans. That's going to be a problem here, actually, thinking about it. Like, some of these jeans I can't sell simply because they're too worn out. They're like my old project pairs. But anyway, to keep. Right, next up we have these Nudie Average Joes. This is another case of I couldn't sell these because they're too beat up, but also they were my very first project pair, and yeah, for that reason I can't really part with them. Right. Got a pair of Red Clouds here in the 55 cut. It was another project pair that, again, they're too worn, I think, to actually sell. Yeah, they need some crotch repair done, and yeah, maybe somebody would want a pair of worn-in Red Clouds. That goes into the maybe pile. There's only 3 in the maybe pile, 1 in the to sell pile, and we're getting through most of the pairs of pants. Pair of Momentaros that were a project pair that kind of fell to the wayside for no real good reason, because they're a lovely pair of jeans. Yeah, I mean, just look at that color. These were one of the hardest fading pairs of jeans that I had. This is about 8 or 9 months in, and like really electric blue fades. You know, they're going into the maybe, because I think somebody could really get quite a lot of mileage out of these and really fade them in beautifully. Pair of Big John Rare 009s, and the best fading jeans that I have ever had. This kind of fading you just don't see unless you are a cowboy living out in the desert. And I'm definitely not a cowboy, and I live in the middle of the city. And just look how these have faded. It's incredible. So yeah, for sentimental reasons and for the fact that they're way too worn, I'm going to be keeping these. Right, another pair that have been never ever worn that I got out of interest and out of like the fact that I wanted to collect them. It's a pair of Capital, don't even know how to pronounce that. Anyway, this is a pair of Capital jeans. It's made from scraps or offcuts or spare bits of denim that they had lying around about the factory. They are a really nice, interesting pair of jeans, but pretty special, quite particular. They're also far too small for me. And even if the jeans fit thing went as well as it possibly could, I don't really think I could squeeze into those. So they, I've told myself that I wouldn't keep things just out of sentimentality or for the fact that they're nice collector items. Yeah, okay, so these have to go. Here we have another pair of Levi 501 1890, completely dead stock with the labels, with the letter from Levi Strauss. I got this the first 1890 pair that I got. They were far too small, and yeah, that's even before I shrank them. So yeah, I just thought, okay, I'll keep these to the collector piece with all the labels on. But again, I can't keep things just for being collector's items. So these are going to go to somebody who can really appreciate them. And then we have another pair of Levi's vintage clothing 1890s. Yeah, so I think, well, I ended up getting 3 pairs in total. One was too small, one was too big, and one was just right. Then I shrank it, and then it was too small. These are the pair that were too big. Maybe if I shrank them though, they'd be the right size. These are unwashed, unworn. I think they were a sample pair because they are not the same denim. Where's the maybe pile? Yeah, you can see here the denims are very different. I think this was just a sample pair made before they produced the special denim for it. The denim's slightly heavier, and this had just been to sort of show around the trade shows and show to stores and things. And so they took the labeling off and then sold them off. Thing is, this might be the only pair that if I shrank them down that they'd actually fit. Do I keep them or not? Okay, here's the deal. I'm going to keep these, and I'm going to... Oh, but these are the ones in the right denim. And this is a pretty nice denim. Okay, maybe piles. Great, I've got rid of 3 pairs in total. What have I still got on the rack? I've got my blue and green 801s, which are, they're in rotation, they're a project pair just now, so I keep those. And then I've got another pair of Momentaros in black this time. And again, yeah, these were a project pair that were doing pretty well. I don't know why I stopped wearing them. They're quite a narrow fit, but that's fine. Okay, they do need some repair down at the crotch. That's probably why I stopped wearing them. And I've got the pair of 316 220Xs at the moment. They're my go-to black denims, but still, these are pretty nice. And if I just like move my lazy ass to get them repaired, then I could start wearing them again. But in reality, will I ever start wearing them again? Okay, they go into the maybe pile. We're going to discuss the maybe pile in a second. Maybe pile. Okay, here's a pair that I can definitely say that I'm going to get rid of. A pair of black Denham in the Razor Slim Fit. This is a pair of stretch Selvedge denim. They've got a lot of stretch. They're very tight. And even though these are a super nice pair of jeans, I'm going to get rid of them. I'm almost 40. There's no way I should be wearing jeans that are this skinny. I got them because I was doing a project on stretch denim, and I wanted to have a pair to talk about and a pair to actually wear to see what I was, so I could know what I was talking about. But yeah, it's time that those went. And then I've got the offcuts from the Momentaro, so I can do some repairs in the Momentaro. That's handy. Almost finished, I promise. 3 pairs left. Right, pair of Kings of Indigo chino-ish, really wide pants that are perfect for summer. I'm going to keep those. I love the pants anyway. Then I've got a Levi's Made in Crafted chino in this sort of heavy textured judo uniform indigo dyed cotton. A lovely pair of pants and I really like them, so I'm going to keep them. In here I've got a pair from Imiet that I still have to do a review on. Manuel, I am so super sorry that this is coming so late. I will get to it as soon as I have 5 minutes, but I'm not going to sell them, so that's fine. What are we down to? We've got to decide on the maybe pile. The black Momentaros. In reality, will I ever wear them? Yes, I'm going to keep those. The Levi's Vintage Clothing 1890 501s. I'm going to sell those. I really wasn't digging them too much, and even if I do get my fat ass slim enough to get into them, I'm not too sure if they're ever going to become my go-to. They just weren't so much my thing, so yeah, these are going to go. Yeah, the sample pair of Levi's Vintage Clothing 1890s. These are something that I could actually maybe see myself wearing one day, so I'm going to keep those. The other pair of Momentaros. Am I going to keep these? Am I ever going to wear them? You know what? I'm going to keep them. Then the Red Clouds. I'm going to keep them because they're pretty worn through. They were a project pair. These had a good year, maybe over a year of wear in them, and they are quite beat up. I'd feel pretty bad about selling these without getting them repaired, so yeah. So I'm going to keep them. Then we have the Levi's Vintage Clothing 1915s. You know what I might do with these? I might get rid of my nudies, which are somewhere in there, the Brute Knut ones. Because I was using those, because I didn't really care about them too much. I was using those as like jeans that I could just beat up and like don't mind getting paint all over them, and yeah. But I look ridiculous in them. Not that I should really care about how I look when I'm doing home renovations, but anyway. I might just start using the 1915 501s for doing that, and I think these would look actually very, very cool covered in paint and a little bit like torn up, so yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to keep these as my work pants, and I'm going to get rid of the nudies, wherever they are. Where are they? Yeah, I'm going to sell off these if anybody's going to buy them when they're covered in paint. Actually, they look pretty cool covered in paint, so maybe somebody will. And so yeah, that seems like a good compromise to me. Okay, what am I down to? I'm down to 15 tops. It's better than it was. And how many pairs of jeans? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. 19 pairs of jeans. It's better than it was, right? I mean, that is a pretty big pile of denim right there. That's a pretty good clear out. The only trouble is that at some point I have to do something about all of the boots and that rack just behind me there. But that is going to be a story for another time. But I almost forgot. There are still the jackets, the maybe jackets. So there's the Indigofera, and there is the Virgil jacket from Levi's. I'm going to keep the Indigofera, and I'm going to get rid of this. That seems like a good compromise to me. Okay, I should probably go and get this stuff photographed and get up on eBay, or Vinted, or Grailed, or wherever people sell stuff these days. Would you look at how bare that looks? That just looks sad. I mean, I guess I'm also going to be selling the rails and the shelf as well, so I shouldn't be too sad about it. But as always, guys, I hope everyone's happy and healthy out there. I hope you're taking care of yourselves. I hope you're taking care of each other. And I'm going to see you in the next video.